No one said growing up would feel like this. As kids, we all dreamed to grow up, have our own money, be able to drive. But now we're here and something feels off. Something feels like it's missing. And if you clicked on this video, you're probably feeling it too. And let me just tell you, you're definitely not alone. So let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, guys, it's Jxey. Today's one's going to be a real chill one, so let's get straight to the point. I wanted to talk about how we've always wanted to grow up as kids. You know that feeling, that desire of, I can't wait till I'm 18, I can't wait till I can go out and have my first drink, or I can't wait till I'm able to drive. We've always felt this way, but now it's here and we want to go back. So I think a good point to start is looking at why we want to go back. Why we want to go back and experience the so-called good old days, and what made them the good old days. So let's talk about that first. For me, I think the good old days were the COD days with my mates. When we'd get home from school on a Friday night, we'd jump on Xbox, we'd be playing until 3 AM in the morning, some nights even later, some nights until the sun came up. And we were just having fun, man. We didn't care. And then when it got to Monday and we went to school, we thought that sucked, but really it was great because we went to school and messed around with our mates all day. And then in the evening, it'd be the highlight, of course, we'd jump on Xbox and play till we were forced to come off by our parents. And then when we weren't doing that, we were out enjoying our summer holidays, and those holidays just felt like they lasted forever. I think as kids we were just so carefree. Like I say, we'd jump on an Xbox until late hours and not worrying about anything but homework. And even then we never did it because the consequences weren't as severe. We didn't care. If you didn't do your homework, you'd probably get a detention and that would be it. Well, nowadays if you don't do your work and apply yourself, the consequences are much more severe. And I think the truth is we never know we're in the good old days until they're gone. Back then I think we didn't realize how free we were. No stress about jobs, no bills or expectations. In life nowadays, these things take a toll on us and it affects our mental health more than we even think they do, because they're in the background slowly niggling away at us, and it's not good for us. But I think the way we feel now about those days, one day we'll feel the same way about today. And that's the really weird part, because you'll probably look back at this exact moment and think back to when you watched this video, even with the chaos that's going on in your life right now, and wish you could be here again. Because it's just how life works. You always wish for the past and don't realize how good something is before it's gone. Whether that's relationships or a job that you left and now you've regretted you've left it. There's always something in life that you wish that you could have back. And ultimately, you think that you didn't make the most of it when it was here. Nowadays, our phones never stop buzzing and we worry about our money and our future and what we'll do with our lives. And this all falls heavy on our shoulders too, and goes back to what I was just saying. Everything's overwhelming, too much for us, overstimulating. We didn't have this as kids. I didn't get my first phone till I was about 9 years old. And you see kids nowadays starting really early and it's quite concerning. Growing up comes with its responsibilities too. Like I say, we have bills to pay, we have a future to work towards. We're now responsible for our own success. At school it wasn't like this. The teachers were responsible for our grades and our results. I think growing up forces you to care about these things. And if you don't, it definitely punishes you forever. It puts you behind more than you can imagine. But when we do care, and we do take things seriously, we lose that carefree part of ourselves. And I think that's the part we miss. That hole that we can't fill. And I think this is the whole point of today's video, is no one warns us that we will lose this part of ourselves in growing up. Everyone's always telling us as we're growing up that we need to apply ourselves and we need to care and we need to take school more seriously. While no one's warning us that by doing these things we'll lose that innocent and carefree side of ourselves. And I think that part of ourselves is so important to have for our mental health, for our life experience. It makes life feel more full and worth living. I think maybe the goal isn't to get back the childhood, it's to carry that spirit with us. Whether that's to hang out with your mates more, try and make room on the weekends to meet your old school friends or your new friends. Laugh at stupid jokes or play the old games still. That's what I've been trying to do recently. I recorded this gameplay that you're watching today about a week ago. And that's the point. I'm trying to get back in touch with that self, my older self, and make space for the younger version of me who didn't care about money or making it on YouTube, just cared about having fun and having a good time. You're not crazy if you feel this way, because we all do. I'd be really interested to know down below what your favourite childhood memory is. When you think back to the good old days, what's the first thing that comes to your head? If you've made it this far, then you're an absolute legend, and I really appreciate that. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more of my videos. It's been Jxey, guys. Stay awesome.